Hello everybody, Big Planes here, and today I'm going to do a full tour of my Lockheed constellation, so stay tuned. One of the first things I want to say about this plane is that it is not all my design. Much of this design is from Nick Dean on Flickr, so please be sure to go check him out. He makes some really cool stuff. But I'm going to start talking about what this plane actually did. And this was a passenger plane during the earlier part of the 20th century. And this particular one is a TWA, and you could tell that because it has those very iconic red stripes running down the side of it. The Lockheed Constellation was known for having its tri-tail, a very recognizable feature of this plane. This is a super constellation, which means it is larger than the standard constellation. It also has these outrigger gasoline tanks that would hold fuel. Each engine is detailed to the finest, using those metallic silver pieces on each one to act as the engines. I did do my best to detail the propellers as well. The interior can easily be accessed by just removing the roof with one hand. Once opened up, you can see the full interior of the plane. We're going to start up here at the nose. Now, I did put some coins in there temporarily to weigh it down. That's only until I can get a ballast brick that will be built into this plane a little bit better. But since those are really expensive, I haven't gotten any of those yet. Directly behind the coins, pilot, you get to see our first class passengers. It is a little cramped, but that's the best I could come up with. And directly behind the first class passengers, we get to see our bunks. Now these bunks are using those Star Wars cloth bits that come on the minifigures. I only had two of them, so this is the bunks. But I really like that. And there is also another bunk under it. So I don't know if you can see it, but this is a bunk bed, obviously. As we move on from the bunks, we get to see the full passenger interior area. This is where the majority of the passengers would sit, or also known as economy. This one is a lot smaller than that of my 747, so that's to be expected on a plane of this size. One thing to do note is I did use those same cloth pieces for the back of the plane as well, entering the bathroom area. Directly behind that curtain, we have two bathrooms. They're very small, but they get the job done. And these doors are able to open and shut. You can see that this door right here is open, and it can shut all the way like that. And directly behind the bathrooms, you get to see the galley area. Now this one was a little trickier because it's a really important part in these older planes and the newer ones. But that right there looks to be a stove right there and an oven. We have a champagne bottle and glass. We also have a cream pie and a carrot. And it looks like on that side we have a sink as well. As we move to the very back of the plane, we get to see the technique that I use for the doors. I'm just using a dual hinge system here, where it hinges at 2 points and opens the door like that. That is what the entirety of the interior looks like. It's a pretty decent sized interior, and especially considering this plane was pre-World War II and used in a lot of cases. I'm not quite sure about the Super Constellation, that may have been used later, but it was pretty roomy and considered very luxurious for its day. That's going to be it for this video, and if you like this, then please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to never miss a plane like this. So as always, see you next time. Bye.